MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the big one, Game 7 of the World Series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Los Angeles Dodgers.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, fellas, there's nobody that I'm more excited to watch play than Carlos Correa. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
Yu Darvish will be the Game 7 starter here in the World Series in front of his hometown crowd. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Well, let's take a look at the Dodgers defense, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often to this club.
Here's George Springer, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Houston, center fielder, number 4.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder. Here's a big swing now by Springer, but he was a little early that time as it finds the seats foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Puig has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first down. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. First delivery to him on the way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Now, Summersgill's tough to figure out. He may get some complaints. You don't know what side of the bed he woke up on, and that's like his strike zone. He'll call one side of the plate and not the other. When you figure out what side he's calling, that's where you make your living.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. The pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
He's set and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1-0 count. Here it is. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
Darvish delivers the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Just underway here in Southern California. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. A runner on first with 2 away. Favorable call in there for a strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Houston, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Harold, how do they go about keeping this series alive?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Lance McCullers gets the ball in hostile territory here for Game 7 of the World Series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about. Well, let's take a look at the Astros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading off for
first.
the Dodgers, center fielder, Chris Taylor.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Springer is camped under this one, and he puts it away for the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to left. Gonzalez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. And with two away now, it's time to take our final look this year at our playoff brackets. Boy, it seems like so long ago that we got things started in the divisional rounds, but we will officially have our champion by the conclusion of play tonight. At the plate, Justin Turner. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. First pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Still no score. So stepping in, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
Yulieski Gurriel.
First pitch on its way. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
Batting sixth, catcher Brian McCann.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Nope.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The 2-1 on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
payoff pitch on its way. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another full count pitch home. And another foul ball.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 9.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now.
Marwin Gonzalez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Here it comes on 1-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Here comes the payoff pitch, and he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Stepping up to the plate, Lance McCullers. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. A 1-0 delivery. Line foul into the seats over the Dodger dugout. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Astros off and running on the solo homer. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Houston. Striding in, number 35. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one.
Number 35.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The 2-2 one more time. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
In now is Yasiel Puig, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
That ball's off the plate. He pulls his hands in and gets a base hit to the outfield. And the only way you hit that inside pitch is if you're looking for it. Look at the screen right here. That ball's not even in the zone. He had to be looking inside to hit that ball.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Set to deliver the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Now a throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Here it is on 3-1. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Batting 7th, second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Springer coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. The tying run is in to score from second. It's 1-1. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely.
Patrick Austin Barnes.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And that one skips in front of the plate.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Here it comes, 2-0. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Catch is made near the line. Here comes the runner from third. And it's there, but it's dropped at the plate. In to score, the runner from third.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Stepping in, Yu Darvish, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 2 full. Dodgers out in front, 2-1. Ready for another chance. George Springer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 4, George Springer.
He's set. Here it comes. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
I'm no hitting coach, but I know they always preach, if you're going to swing, swing! Second guessed himself on that one.
Standing in now, Alex Bregman, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. Puig on the run, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Jose Altuve stands in as he looks at a called strike. 2 out, nobody on. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Here's Darvish on 0-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They're down 2-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Taylor. 0-for-1 here in the early going.
Center fielder, Chris Taylor.
Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
The windup and the 0-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Into the box, Corey Seager. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. The 0-1 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Throw into second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
In now, Justin Turner, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0-for-1 so far. The 1-0 delivery. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Clearly they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
The 2-0 on the way. Squared that one up just a little late. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And that one stayed up a little high.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corner.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Now a swing and a ball hit in the air down the left field line. He can't track it down as this ball falls. And the runner coming to score from second as now it's a 3-1 ball game.
Clichés are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Stepping in now, number 35, as he'll take a look at ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 1-0 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
The right fielder, number 66. Yasiel
Digging
Puig.
in to try it again. Yasiel Puig. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Ball one. And looked like ball two below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two. Set to deal on 2-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Springer giving chase. And that's the third out. Dodgers get one in the inning on the RBI double. We're through three here in Southern California. It's 3-1 LA. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as Puerto Rican sensation Carlos Correa gets set to kick off the inning. From the stretch to short to his left. Seager throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
First baseman number 10, Yulieski.
Tried to pick things up where he left off. Yulieski Gurriel, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. One-0 count. Here it is. And looked like ball two below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
That's a nice spot down below the knees, but that's a low call.
1-1. Here it comes. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Skied into straightaway right. Puig is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2.
The catcher, number 16, Brian McCann.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 0-1 pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And he misses 2-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. Looking to punch him out again. Pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And it's a foul ball. The payoff pitch one more time. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Forsythe is there, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 3-1. Here's Jock Peterson now. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Jock Peterson.
First pitch on its way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Standing in now, Logan Forsythe. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready with the 1-0. Takes a curveball right on the corner. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Has a look. Now the pitch. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. One away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Standing in,
Catcher.
Austin Barnes. He hit a sac fly earlier. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Now, Matt, this is the tough part of being the 8-hitter. That ball's right down the middle. So it makes me wonder, is he trying to give his pitcher a breather, or is he just not being aggressive? With the pitcher hitting behind you, you get a ball groove, you got to take a big hack.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Springer comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Riding in once again, Yu Darvish. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A curveball that catches the inside corner. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing and a line drive. Again, a 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for L.A. as the lead remains 3-1. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 9, Marwin Gonzalez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Late that time for a strike.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now another 1-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Seventh and final game of the World Series as you get a look at our line score to this point in this emotionally charged contest. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Outside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And that pitch catches the inside corner. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Hard hit ball to second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
The pitcher, number 43, Lance McCullers.
Now in the box, Lance McCullers. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here's the 0-1. And that one right down Main Street.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Turner will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Score holds. It's 3-1. Now batting, Chris Taylor. Third
Leading
trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Chris Taylor.
Into the windup and the pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Now here it comes. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
3-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Here's Corey Seager, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Fastball hit on the ground to short. Correa is up with it. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Ready for another shot now. Justin Turner. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Hit on the ground out to short. To his left, Correa. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order, and it's still 3-1. Here's George Springer to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Now it's 2-0. Darvish delivers the 2-0. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I'd continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
A shot down the first baseline. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Digging in once again, Alex Bregman. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Here comes the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. Throw won't get him. Ready once again, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
That misses. 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
1-2. Here it comes. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again.
I like the pitch right there. got to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Here's another 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Here he comes again, 1-2. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball.
This guy's a good hitter. He's seen a lot of pitches already, fouling balls off. But as the pitcher, I got to keep throwing him strikes. And if he hits it, hopefully it's at somebody.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Fooled him there, and a little pop-up to the right side. Number 35 is there, 2 down.
Up next for the Astros, shortstop, Carlos.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. He's set. Here it comes. And he takes ball 1.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
The 1-0 delivery. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Here's a high pop-up. Turner is there for it. And the inning is over. Astros leave 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Francisco Liriano enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 46, Francisco Liriano.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 35. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
In now is Yasiel Puig, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Here's the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number
digging in and
31.
looking for more, Jock Peterson. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that type with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside, 3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
Liriano into his motion. 3-0 on its way. And this one misses inside. A ball he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, second baseman, Logan.
Ready for another chance? Logan Forsythe. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gonzalez going back on it at the track. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Back here at Dodger Stadium. On to the 7th inning now in Game 7. But before we start, we take a look at our game summary to this point. Yulieski Gurriel will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. One-0 count. Here it is. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Taylor going back, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The catcher, number 16.
Riding in once again, Brian McCann. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. McCann is retired. 2 down now. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Cutter low, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Set to deal on 2-2. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, they've been able to shut down this offense all day so far. That's only the 3rd hit in the game. We're late in the game right now.
Ready.
Into the box, Josh Reddick. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Hard hit ball to second. Backhanded. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Chris Davinsky will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Cameron Maben will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 3, Cameron Maben.
Digging in to try it again, Austin Barnes. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Catcher, Austin Barnes.
And that misses for ball 1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
The 1-0 delivery to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Top pitcher number 21.
Andre Ethier will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. And a ball, 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Center fielder number 3, Chris Taylor.
Standing in, Chris Taylor. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers as the lead remains 3-1.
Your attention, please. Now
So a new
pitching for the
pitcher coming
Dodgers,
on now, and we'll get a look
number
at the
17,
hard-throwing right-hander Brandon Morrow. Here's Cameron Maybin now. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the eighth after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, with both starters out now, and we got a really good game here. It's clearly a bullpen game, but this is why it's so important to have that depth in your pen, because you're going to run into a lot of games like this.
Ball 2.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and now he finds himself down 2-0. You know, trying to pitch him backwards, that only works if you're throwing strikes. If not, you find yourself in trouble.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. Number 35 backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Center fielder, number 4, George.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, George Springer. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball, 1-0. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And he takes a cold strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Hit hard to third. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And now this is bobbled in left.
That is a great two-strike approach. Spread his legs out, kept the hands back, and just punched the ball through for a ground ball base hit.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, as he will look at a first-pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 delivery. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ready with the 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Ready for another shot now, Jose Altuve. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. One and 0 pitch on the way. 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between 1st and 2nd.
Too tight was that one. 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Tony Cingrani trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Carlos Correa will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at 1st and 2nd and 2 away. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Comes set and the 0-1. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Two men are on with 2 men out. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Yulieski Gurriel would be next. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So striding in, Yulieski Gurriel, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Astros leave him loaded. They still trail it here 3-1. So coming to the plate, Corey Seager. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Bregman has a tough play, but he ranges back to put it away for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Striding in, Justin Turner. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer on the run. 2 down.
The batter, number 35.
Into the box, number 35. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch outs, so you almost can underhand it up there.
That's 1-1.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Dodgers down in order, and it's still 3-1. Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Kenley Jansen.
Settling in now, Brian McCann. He'll lead it off against Jansen, who tries to close the door in this one. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Here it comes, 0-2. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
First pitch coming, here it is. Marwin Gonzalez Swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Reined in on the first, and that's your ball game.
Well, folks, that's what Kenley Jansen does. When he enters the game, the hopes of the other team, they usually just leave. Slams the door again right here.
This one definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Los Angeles avoid elimination to force a Game 5 in this World Series. So that just about does it. For Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Astros, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.